พูดไทยได้ป่ะคนนี้คนโตเหรอหรือคนนู้นคนเพื่อนลูกสาว ลูกชาย What do you want to study after you graduate? Not quite sure. What do you like? Study what you like. It's easy. If you like something, you'll find it interesting. If you study something you don't like, you'll find it difficult. So don't force yourself to do something that you don't like. You won't excel in that. You will excel in something that you are comfortable with, something that you enjoy. So what do you think you enjoy? Being
a lot. Very broad subjects.
You like cooking? You go study in culinary school. You don't know.
วันนี้ก็ให้เรียนกว้างๆเรียนกว้างๆ
Which subject you seem to find most easy for you? The subject that you study so far. Which one you like? Nothing you like at all?
I like all of them.
You like all of them? Which one is easy to study for you? Same? They're about the same?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you find something eventually. Eventually you have to decide. You like science and mathematics or you like art?
All of them.
Both? So you must be very smart.
Hopefully.
What's your grade point average GPA?
They don't study GPA system.
No.
They got like A star, A, B.
So you got A's or B's or C's? How many A's do you have?
Mostly A's. Few B's, right? Yeah.
Okay. Year 11. So you have 2 more years, right? Year 13. That's when you finish. Okay. And if you go to study abroad, you have to go to England or you can go to the US?
Probably England.
Because you study the British system. Well, whatever you decide, if you put your heart to it, you will succeed. It's all in yourself. If you commit yourself to do something and you push yourself toward that goal, you will get there. No one could push you except yourself. Your parents can only support you. But if you're not pushing yourself, then you won't be able to finish what you want to accomplish. It's all in yourself. The Buddha said you are your own refuge. You have to rely on yourself. Ultimately, you are your own refuge. Right now, you use your parents to support you, but eventually, you have to rely on yourself. So the way to be able to rely on yourself is you have to be strong. You have to be I can't think of the word, but you have to push yourself. Don't give up. No matter how difficult things are, just keep on pushing. And if you have knowledge, it will be easier to push yourself. You have the tools to navigate your life. If you don't have knowledge, things can become a lot difficult. So try to study as much as you can right now. If you can get a PhD, do it. This is the best time for you to study as much as possible. Because once you're grown up, you will have other things you want to do, and you won't be able to concentrate on your study. The more knowledge you have, the more benefit for you. But if you want to have a happy life, you should study some Buddhism. You should study the teaching of the Buddha, because the Buddha, he is the master in this subject. How to live happily, how to be happy. According to the Buddha, you can be happy wherever you are, whatever you are. You don't have to be smart, you don't have to be rich. You can be happy. Because happiness is being content. The way to find contentment is you have to find peace of mind. The way to get peace of mind, you have to learn how to meditate. You know meditation. Sit down, close your eyes, and concentrate your mind on one single object. Focus your mind. Try to stop your mind from thinking. Because when you think, your mind can create all sorts of feelings, good and bad. Your feeling usually arises from your thoughts. If you think about good things, you feel good. If you think about bad things, you feel bad. But if you stop thinking, then both of these good and bad feelings will disappear. What you have left is just emptiness. But this emptiness is also fulfilling. It makes you feel content. So if you have time, try to study Buddhist meditation. You can search in the internet. There are many books and articles that explain to you how to meditate. Because meditating is actually controlling your mind, your thoughts. Right now you don't know how to stop your thoughts. From the time you get up to the time you go to sleep, you never stop thinking. And when you think about good things, it's okay, no problem. But when you think about bad things and you cannot stop it, you keep creating bad feelings for yourself. But if you know how to stop your bad thoughts, when you think about bad things that makes you unhappy, you should stop it. And if you don't learn meditation, then when the time for you to stop it, you cannot do it. So you should try and study this subject. It's very important for your well-being. Because no matter how much you have, you can still be unhappy. So it doesn't matter what you have or what you don't have. It's what you think. So first of all, you want to stop your mind from thinking bad. You don't want your mind to think and make you feel bad. Once you know how to stop this, the next thing, then you teach your mind to think in a way that will make you feel good all the time. In order to make you feel good all the time, you might have to think in accordance with reality. Reality is something you have to study. Your life, what is your life? What is your future? What's going to happen to you? What's going to happen to your body? This is something that we all have to experience sooner or later. And if we can teach our mind to think according to reality, then your mind will not be feeling sad, such as eventually you're going to get older, like your father and mother, they will get older, and the older they get, the easier for them to become sick, and eventually we all will have to pass away. If we cannot accept this reality and we try to resist, it will only create a lot of bad feelings. But if we can accept the reality, and if we can meditate, we can discover something that we don't know before. Is that we are not the body. The body is just an extension of us, of something we use as a tool, like a servant. The body is like a servant, our servant. We are the master. Who are we? We are the one who thinks. When you meditate, you discover your true self, that you're not the body. When your mind becomes completely calm and still, having no thoughts, then you will discover there's another person beside your body. This person is the one who thinks, who knows, who's communicating right now between you and me. It's not the body that is communicating. The body is only a medium that the mind uses to communicate with the other body, with the other mind. I speak, my voice go to your ears, then the sound go to your mind. It's the mind that acknowledges what I say, not the body. So eventually, if you study, you will come to realize your true self. And this true self is the one that goes on after the body passes away. And if you know the truth, then you will not be afraid of the passing away of the body. Because it's not you, it's like your servant. Your body is like your servant. You do not pass away with your body. But if you don't meditate, if you don't study this reality, you will think that you are the body. So whatever happens to your body, you will feel bad, feel sad. Or whatever happens to the body of a person that you love, like your parents, you will feel sad. But you realize that it's just their servant, it's not themselves. They themselves still exist, but without the servant. When the body passes away, the mind still exists. And it's this mind that goes on and to take a new birth, a new body. Just like what you just did some 15 years ago, 17 years ago. You came into this world because you left your old body behind. And you came and found a new body in your mother's womb. So this is the cycle of rebirth that we all go through. And each time when we have to change a new body, we go through a lot of sadness. But if we realize the truth, then we won't be sad, because we know it's just a matter of changing a new body. Like changing a new car. Your old car breaks down, you cannot drive it anymore. You throw it away, then you buy a new car. The driver doesn't pass away with the car. This is something that you should learn and try to see it in your meditation. because seeing is more important than hearing. What you hear is not convincing as much as you see, and the only way you can see is when you meditate. When you stop your mind from thinking, then your mind will temporarily detach from your body. Sometimes your body will disappear from your consciousness, and all you have left is yourself. You are the one who knows, the consciousness, the one who knows, the one who thinks. This is the mind. Sometimes we call it the spirit. When the body breaks down, the spirit goes on to the next body. On the way, you might have to experience good and bad experiences. It depends on what you have done while you're still alive. If you do bad things, like you kill, you steal, you commit sin, you will have bad experience, like bad dreams. When you don't have the body, the mind is like in a dream-like state. It's like you're going through dreams, good dreams and bad dreams. If you do good karma, like giving money to people, helping other people, make other people happy, you will have good dreams before you wake up with a new body. So when the body dies, it's like going to a long sleep. And while you sleep, you have good and bad dreams until you get a new body. Sometimes you don't get a human body, you get an animal body. That's the result of your bad karma. Sometimes you might get a body of a cat, a bird, or a dog. Then you have to wait until that cat or dog dies before you can go get a new body. So try not to do any bad karma, like killing, stealing, lying. These are the karma that will make you have to go take birth of the animal. If you want to come back as a human being, you must try to keep the 5 precepts. You know what the 5 precepts are? Abstaining from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, like sex outside of the family, outside marriage, lying, and drinking alcohol. These are the bad karma, bad action that will send you into bad dreams. And when you born, you will be born with the animal body until your bad karma has paid off. You paid back until you paid off your bad karma. Then you can come back and take a birth of a human being. Like before you came to be born with this body, you might have been an animal or something for a while, but the problem is you cannot remember. Or if you had done good karma, you might have been in a different environment, different type of beings, spiritual beings, we call heavenly beings. But either these heavenly beings or the other, they will eventually will end, and then you will come back and be born as a human again. So you want to have your future better, you should try to avoid doing bad karma. Try to keep the 5 precepts, maintain the 5 precepts, and try to do good karma, like helping other people, make other people happy. Don't hurt other people.
Sometimes she does have nightmares.
That's because of her bad karma. You had done something bad in the past and it sinks in your mind. when you sleep, this thing comes up. It's in your subconsciousness. When you sleep, you cannot fix it. You just have, the only way you can do it, just treat it. Just know it's just a dream. Don't try to get rid of it because it will make you feel more unhappy. Just accept it, as it is. That it's like you don't study so you get bad grades. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to accept it. You don't have bad grades, try to study harder. That's all. If you don't want to have bad dreams, try to be, compassionate, be helpful, make people happy, help other people. Don't hurt other people. Because whatever you do, it sinks in your mind. And then when you go into sleep, this thing come back in reverse. Whatever you did to other people, it will come back to you the other way. It's like looking in the mirror. When you smile, the mirror will smile back at you. So when you do something bad to other people, when you dream, it's the other way around. It's other people that you did wrong that will do wrong to you instead. So try to do good karma. Good karma means don't hurt other people. Make other people happy. Help other people. If you see someone who needs help and you can help, do it. If you have more than you can use, share with other people. Don't hoard or don't be attached to what you have, because when you die you cannot take it with you anyway. But if you help or share with other people, it will create this good feeling and good memories. And when you dream, you will dream of good dreams. You'll dream of people helping you, sharing things with you. And in your real life, when you run into trouble, there will be people coming to help you. This is the work of karma. Whatever you do, that's what you get. You understand so far? Okay. Buddhism is the most advanced knowledge. You can study all kinds of knowledge, all kinds of subjects, but this subject cannot teach you how to live happily, because they don't understand the working nature of the mind. It's only the Buddha who had truly understood the working nature of the mind. How the mind can make you happy or how the mind can make you sad. No other knowledge or subject in this world can know how to treat this mind. So you should consider yourself lucky to come across the teaching of the Buddha. We have people living in the West. Once they have studied the teaching, they came all the way over here to further their study by becoming monks. Right now we have two foreigners studying here, staying up here, waiting to become a monk. One from America, one from France. They study abroad. They study Buddhism, and then they want to further the study, because studying is just part of the journey. The other part is to apply what you study in your practice. So they want to become monks so that they can meditate. They can have all the time to meditate, because you need a lot of time to meditate to eventually stop your mind from thinking and to be able to discover your true self, discover your spirit, your mind. Right now you don't see your mind or your spirit because you only keep looking at your body. So you think you are the body, when in fact when you meditate your body disappears and then the mind appears. But if you cannot yet meditate, at least you should believe what this what the Buddha said. You should believe this truth and try to do good karma, so you can at least create good feeling, good dreams. If you do bad karma, when you will have bad feelings, and when you dream, you will have bad dreams. Okay. You have question? You have question? No. Where do you go to school?
What?
Where do you go to school?
Concordia International School.
Where? Concordia. I mean the name of your school.
Yeah.
Concordia. In Bangkok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year?
Grade 9.
It's American.
IB.
What's that? International.
มันเป็นเหมือนกับ
International Bakery
เป็นของยุโรป
Mix เลยของยุโรป So equivalent to year what?
year 10 year 10
So she's above you, she's year 11.
She's year 12
Year 12.
13
You want to take a gap year also? No? Become a Buddhist nun for 1 year. You'll learn a lot.
They both come to compete here. So you have any preaching for them or horse competition?
When you do whatever you do, try to focus, concentrate on what you do. Don't let your mind go think about other things. You'll perform better if you are focused on whatever activity you are doing at the moment. If you don't focus, then you can do you can go wrong. Yeah. If you're riding the horse and you think about what your mother told you this morning, then you're not concentrating on what you do, and things can go wrong. So try to focus your mind always in the present. Forget the past, forget the future. Just be here and now. Then whatever you do will always be correct, and nothing can go wrong. Things go wrong because you're not concentrating on what you do. Like when you drive and you daydream, thinking about something else, and somebody come across, you cannot stop your car. So always try to concentrate on whatever you're doing. Okay, this is the younger son. What grade are you in now? 4th, 3rd, huh? Same school?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Not sure.
Not sure. Be a good boy. Okay. Be a good boy. That's all you have to be. Good boy, good girl. Good boy, do good karma. Don't hurt other people. Treat other people like the way you would like them to treat you. If you want people to be nice to you, you must be nice to them. Alright. Okay, I'll give the blessing then. Yatha vaha pura paripurenti sakara eva meva ito tinang petana upakapati ichitang patitang tumhang tipameva samichatu sapphe purentu sangkapa janto panara so yatha manichoti ra so yatha sappitiyo vivacchantu sapparo ko vinassatu ma te bhavatavantarayo sukhi thi khayuko bhavatอภิวาทนาสีลิสะนิจังวุฒาปจายโนจัตตารโอธรรมาวาทานติอายุปโนสุขังภาลัง